That's all we good. So y'all listen. A lot of stuff. Give me a switch rooms because the internet is really fishy back here. So somebody got to let me know what's up. All right. Damn, boy. It's always something. So what if technology? What if the internet went down? Period. What would these conscious people do? What would any of you conscious people do if the internet literally went down? Damn, dude. Do we have our own servers out this month? We on servers, man. Niggas on his social. Good. Somebody give me an okay. Are we good? Are we good? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Are we good? Got to stop my feed, okay? All right. Please don't put all. Okay. It's a lot of weight on me, baby. So y'all gotta help me out, Joe. Let's get it started. Like my brother Stan always said, turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
Whatever the brain doesn't have a word for, it can't see. I teach this all the time. The world is mine. MINT. There were two patients laying in the hospital. They shared the same room, both fighting health obstacles. The first patient had his bed by the window. He could see outside and feel how the wind blow. The second patient, his bed was by the wall. No window, he couldn't see nothing at all. So in summary, there was no sun to see. He was laying in the dark looking for recovery. He could see the other patients looking outside, and jealousy took over his pride he couldn't hide. He said to the patient by the window, hey, tell me what you see outside there today. The patient by the window started saying, I see people walking, talking, I see every day the patient by the wall wanted more. But what he wanted even more instead was to be in the patient by the window's bed. He wanted the same bed that the patient had. If he could just exchange beds, it would make him glad. So one day the patient by the window was gone, and the patient by the wall knew something was wrong. But he still asked the nurse if he could be first to get the bed by the window. And what's worse, he get the bed by the window. But the shit instead was a wall. Oh, no cars, no people, no scene, no light, no flowers, no greenery at all. It was like just a brick wall facing the window. He said to the nurse, I was tricked, yo. The nurse said, tricked, you'll be fine. But a view of a brick wall he didn't have in mind. And what really blew his mind is when the nurse said, cheer up, the previous patient, he was blind. He realized right at that time, you create your reality, the world is mine.
Y'all don't get it? Y'all didn't get it? Y'all didn't get the memo? The world is mine no matter where I'm at on this planet. What's up, Karima? The world is mine. Okay? So please share this out, y'all. Again, if you're not here to share the video, please leave.
Hey.
Please leave. Karima, how you? I I be going through, man, with these conscious people, man. Karima said you said people.
The broadcast is kind of going. It sounded like it was going in and out. Can you say it again? Repeat what you said.
Okay, I think if you drop and you focus on driving.
No,
you said something when we was coming, when you was dropping me off about
yeah, I said something to you about not allowing people to drain you. That's what I said. Yeah, go to mommy. Bye. My grandson driving me crazy. Go. Bye. Go to mommy.
Everybody, but black people drive me crazy.
Oh, and I was saying
it's not. It's breaking up fiction. You break. But my point, people, end up to these people, but everybody sends stuff as if they're supposed to. Y'all get on these beats and you do all the typing, but you're afraid to approach any of these people. And this is the thing. I said people always calling me and hit me up or asking me questions, right? And never be the ones that get on these beats with these dudes. So when I was talking to Saneter earlier, right, I said it to his face, not behind his back. I said it to his face about me going back up to New York. Y'all don't know what I go through when I went up to New York. I had to get on 2 trains coming to and from, and an Uber. That's what that was about. So when Saneter did the video, he started calling people names and calling y'all off the peanut gallery. Y'all accepted it, motherfucker, because y'all scary niggas. He called y'all the peanut gallery, right? Typical. So he wanted me to come up to New York. He wanted me to come up to New York with no pay. Who the hell would get on 2 more trains to go to New York, right? Go sit in the room full of grown ass men. They ain't gonna do nothing but kind of yell and scream, right? I'm not doing that. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So you want me to come back to New York and you ain't gonna pay me tomorrow? I got your transportation. No, it don't work that way. But he said you never debated with heavy hitters. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question. And I need y'all to share this out to Saneter too. I should have sent it to Saneter. So send it to Saneter. If he's live, I'm live right now. He said you never debated with heavy. What would make a person heavy hitter? None of them people that hang around Saneter is heavy hitters. The sound is off. They saying my sound is off. The sound is on. I told y'all this, it happens. Can y'all hear me? Good on YouTube? We on YouTube, Jazz, whoever. I need some real people. I'm back again. Karima is happening. It's crazy. You there, Karima? I know.
Yes, I'm here.
So the thing is going to keep freezing, y'all. So stop typing. Come on the feed. Like, what the fudge the niggas want? Like, stop typing and come on the feed. Click the link is better. I am going to switch rooms though, because I think it's when you hear it's like certain parts in this particular area, it's kind of hard. So anyway, people want you to do everything, and they think I have an attitude or I'm frustrated. Yeah, I'm frustrated with black people. I really am. I'm truly frustrated with y'all. So people think that I ask you for something, do this. I ain't ask you. I don't ask y'all for no money. So I say do this. The best thing you can do is sponsor something. I know how to make money when I go places.
But you know what, Sabir? I had said quite a few things to you as we were coming, on out and about. And one of those things is, not only the draining, but, you know, just going around and around in a loop with people, having the
Yeah,
same conversations, teaching the same stuff over and over again to the same people with no results. And as I stated, like in Philadelphia, there's a serious nigga problem,
it's
you
a nigga
know.
problem everywhere. It's a nigga problem. It ain't just it's the nigga problem everywhere. Trust me, it's not just Philadelphia. If you travel where I traveled at, and I'm gonna be real with you, and
Oh, I travel all over, not
no,
not on the other side of the world, but I've been
no,
on this
even
side.
even state by state. Let me tell you something. What I'm saying by this, and y'all can take it any way you want. I see Mexicans that look out for Mexicans no matter what it is. They need to hide a nigga, they hide a nigga. Like we hide each other when you get a case, and then you wind up going to jail. So my point is that they look out for their people no matter what it is. What it is, people get on my feed, and the frustrating part about all of this is that people would get on his feet and sit on his feet, suck up everything, right? And they go watch another video and say, well, yeah, he was right. So my whole point of saying this, right, is because people will come at you and say that, why don't you go to Saneter's thing? And the only person really put up money to test somebody was my brother Marcus. That was kind of crazy. I mean, not Marcus, or my brother Jamal. And the crazy part was, I'm like, dude, who is a heavy hitter? You niggas love debates and love the gossip, and we will support and love the gossip in the debates. So even when I went to Saneter's house, that was a debate. That was an off the cuff debate, really, because that's something that Saneter pulled out of nowhere. He pulled them dudes randomly, and all of them had an attitude except one. So why would I sit in a room at a place? I'm gonna help y'all out. Let me ask y'all a serious question. Would you ride somewhere on a train for like an hour and a half, then get on another train for 40 minutes, and then get in an Uber just to go somewhere and you don't get paid? Not $50 is not enough. That's not even a cost of doing traveling. That's not even a cost.
It's way more than that.
So my point is that People don't understand what it takes to do this, and that's when the frustrating part comes in. Says it's not, and people always hit me up privately. Says, why don't y'all voice y'all opinion while y'all on the feed? I brought Saneter on here. I didn't block Saneter. I'm not going to block nobody. But the one thing I did say, why would I waste my time and my energy to go back to New York when y'all lazy ass niggas, right? And I'm not saying all of y'all. I'm just saying. You can say, yo, I'll ride up to New York too. Nigga likes to go. He said he has a bunch of people that's going to be in the room. Well, Sabir, you said you would debate them. Yes. Set it up on Sunday. I'm here. We can do it on the internet. I don't have to go to New York to be in the room with them. Because for real, it might be an altercation because them niggas be talking greasy and they're not built like that. So why would I go there, right, in a room where a group of people who won't do any research on anything I said and waste my time? You ain't feeding me. You ain't paying for nothing. Even if, and I hope, I'm asking y'all these questions. At least said, what if Sabir got stuck in New York? Could you at least get him a hotel? He should buy his own hotel. I can get my own hotel. I can do those things. But if I go out my way to do something, right, that's not begging or begging anybody. That's saying looking out. And that's how I am. When I brought everybody to California, everybody got paid, from Leonard Jeffries, James Smalls, Jose Pimentel Bay, Wesley Muhammad twice. You follow me? You follow me? You said bring 20. Yes, I say bring 20. And I'm gonna keep saying bringing 20. No doubt. You want to
Wesley Muhammad is off the hook.
No, I'm saying, listen to this. I said bring your 20. If I'm sitting in that room with you, right? Listen to me clearly, family. If you want to talk to me, come on the feed. That don't mean that I would do it for free. I can do it for free on my show. Is that making sense, Jarrell? Anybody? I know they're not comprehending that.
Make complete sense.
I don't have to go on their platform to do it. They can come here. And no, I won't block them. But if you come to Sabir's show, you're going to have to show what? Facts, receipts. I hope you get this, Terry. I would take on 20 of them, but I'm not going to just take them on just to be taking them on and I'm getting a migraine headache from somebody that don't do no research. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. I'm not going to get a migraine headache over niggas that ain't going to do no research. So if you want to talk to me too, Terry, you can. So the reason why I said I would take on 20 of them. See, the thing is that the respect part wasn't there with Saneter. He didn't respect it. That nigga said I was lose. I asked him, could he drop me off at the train station when I was there? He said, you know what he said? He told y'all early today, I don't want to lose my Benz, my Mercedes-Benz parking spot. Nigga said, what? Lose his Mercedes-Benz parking spot? Do y'all see the craziness in this? No, homie. So if you got something to talk to me about, Terry, don't click the link. I don't give a damn if you're top cat, no cat, Cesariak, Ankh. It doesn't matter. If you want to set that up, I'm going to lay this out for y'all. Tell them, right, if you want a free dialogue, right, free, you can tell them that and they can make facts. If you type again without feedback, I'm going to get rid of you. So you either can deliver the message, right, or jump on the feed. Yes, I said that. If I'm in that room, and I said it a billion times, I went to New York with my money. So what's Saneter, you know, and I'm not saying he's an enemy, but he called everybody under God's creation. So if you don't like what I said, either jump on the feed, confront me. Let's keep pushing. Okay? So let's go. Hit that link if you want to talk to me. Because I don't. Hit the link, homie. Ain't nothing but a click away. Show me what you hit her.
Politics is a pile of tricks. It's years till we get out of it. More guns. I need revolution. Open your eyes. I'm not on TV because the revolution will not be televised. We better rise and get a plan. President, he should do a plan. Yeah, you don't understand what's going on. Baby coming back, the most of the artists come so long. Not see, they ain't feeling me. You can see or Hillary. America trying to put the fear in you. They be the in you. So when I grab the mic, I spit a full clip.
Disgrace to remain a criminal. We better go get Saneter real quick.
This what the boom bap sound to. Since way back in the Bronx, I had a sound view. If you hearing this, the truth that just found you. I'm in his town, her town, your town too. Man, I stay ahead like a crown do. Look around you, knowledge reigns supreme. This is what it comes down to. People talking, but they ain't doing nothing. KRS ain't about fronting. Let me tell you something. Unity is everything, brothers. The hype, honesty we ignore, but that's the season we like. These rappers are cool. Like you ain't got time for this bullshit.
To remain a criminal.
This great. Formerly was a criminal. I formerly was in prison. I'm not ashamed of that. You never can use that over my head. And
So I want to know, what is a heavy hitter? You know, I'm asking. You know the weird part about all of funny as hell at all of this, and you literally have to laugh at this. Like Senators asked me, what was I having shootouts for, and all this other stuff. Nigga, once you young, you do certain shit. This is just the reality. So I will be crazy, and everybody, no, don't go back to Saneter show. Don't go back on there. Everybody told me not to go back. They said, "No, dude, don't go back on that show. That's bullshit." They wouldn't. This if to if they keep saying it, you can come to my live. We can set it up on Sunday. Everybody tell Saneter if they want a free soul, tell them they can come on my YouTube channel. That part fair, y'all. My YouTube channel. Some books.
It was fun to me. I liked that. I liked the show. It was fun.
You keep saying you like the show. It's not about liking the show. You talking about when I was there. You don't understand the journey that I took to get to that show.
No, I understand the journey. I'm not saying that you go on his. He could come on your live. You know.
Oh, no doubt. Any of them. But you know the part about people, what they say, you would block them. I don't. If y'all notice, I really don't block anybody. I block you if you become belligerent. If you start throwing things out at me and acting like you a tough Tony nigga, then this is a little different story. It's different. It's different. But
why did you have to go up New York? Why can't you just appear on his show via, StreamYard or something instead of going all the way up there?
But that can happen too. But he still ain't kick out no money. If I'm going to do hours, people, everyone on this feed works for free. I mean, I don't mind. The museum. Arthur Schomburg Museum in New York. He was to open up the of our stuff inside our history. That's how I was going to. But I looked at another thing that said early today. He was going to interview somebody after me, but he never told me that. Inside Saneter's studio, right? Y'all remember when I came in here, right? So these y'all gotta, but this keep going in and out. Y'all gotta let me know if you hear me. So he was live when I walked in that studio. I don't know if y'all remember that because that's when I was live. And I said to Saneter, right? Somebody said it's going in and out. It is what it is, brother. You know, it is what it is. But the internet, I'm gonna see if I can switch rooms, man, because I think where I'm at, the internet is acting up. So when I get to Saneter's house, he was live. And I said, well, why don't you stay live? He said, well, I don't have the set. I don't have the setup. This is what Saneter said. I don't have it set up that way. But you had your phone in your hand when you was live. When I said, "Oh, I'm in the house of conscious," and he took that one part as if I did a really plug. You know how you do a plug for somebody? Yo, such and such. Took it, used it as the plug for the house of conscious. Right? This is what happens. So I said, Saneter, why don't you live? You know, stay live. Oh, I ain't set up that way. The reason why he didn't go live, people, is that he wanted to actually take the video, edit the video, and add his little things inside the video. When he was live, when his back was against the wall, that's when he said, I'm gonna put the raw one up there. And this is why when you see me come somewhere, I'm gonna record myself. I don't care if you invite me, if you pay me, I'm recording myself. Because that's what shiesty people do. And that's what happened. I recorded everything. So you had the raw, and then you had Saneter's version, if that makes sense. So Zaria, whatever that dude name is, or they was getting pissed off, getting mad. What do you call that? When you randomly call somebody and you want me to sit up and set up a debate, what he said is not a debate, right? Then he said it's a debate. Which one is a debate? If it's a debate, then you should put money up. Then he said, you ain't really debating no heavy hitters. None of them niggas on Saneter squad is heavy hitters. If a cheerleader now talking, they're why university and debated and he real if they have. Why haven't they been at no university since they heavy hitters? Can y'all hear what I said? Did everybody get it? Are we getting this, or do I got to end this video and try to move to another room?
Yeah, I hear you. It's just sometimes it goes in and out. But I hear you. Like it's going in and out now. Like you're going in and out.
This is what happens when you're in a white man's technology. I know the connection is bad, brother. That's life. Support it, Marcus. All right,
It wasn't bad during the
it's
rest of the
going to go
week.
in and out.
It wasn't going in and out
No,
like
because I was in two different. No, stop, please. Ask me why. I'm not in the same room. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I moved. This is what y'all don't understand. I have to tell y'all everything. When I left to go to New York, I had to wait for my room, but there wasn't a room, so I had to wait for the room. Right when I left and came back at 1 o'clock in the morning, there was no more room, so I waited till 5 o'clock in the morning when I came back from New York, and then they gave me the room, and it's not the same room. That's the part that y'all don't understand about traveling. That's what happens. So it's not the same room that I've been in. It's a totally different room. So the connection is not good. So what I got to do is go downstairs and see if they can put me further down this way. See, this is the thing. Y'all be talking, don't understand what is going on with me. Because I make things look so easy. And it's not easy. Okay? So that's what happened. I'm not in the same room. So these are the things that you deal with when you move around and everybody think that I just sit here and everything is hunky-dory and it's cool. It's not. And this is what makes people don't want to deal with you black people. Because if it was gossip and garbage, whatever, you'll support it and act like, oh, brother, I'm going to find it. And that's what my other brother, Marcus from Atlanta, was saying. My brother Marcus was saying, we know nothing about business, brother, and we don't support our own people. So you can't even get mad at these people. Okay? Do you everything? Hold up. Do you do everything except get in the ring? Brother, I got a boxing ring down here. What's up? We got a boxing ring down here. Mary Anderson's, nigga, what you want to do? We do got a boxing ring. Mary Anderson's. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you sit back, still. I don't care what you like. I got a boxing ring, nigga. That's all you got to do is come to Philly. That'd be good. And see, this is the thing about people. He never come on my feed. Have y'all noticed this brother never comes on the feed, Jarrell? And this is what I'm saying about our people. Have you noticed this dude never come on my feed? He always typing.
Always typing.
He's typing, right? See, I remember things like Saneter said yesterday. Today, he said, I couldn't remember when he said Sabir think he knows everything. I'll tell you I don't know everything. I always tell you that, right? I always tell you that. I don't know everything, but I do know what I research. So then he said, Sabir asked about a certain amount of money. You know the lie I don't like about these conscious people? The lies. You know, Tariq Nasheed said one time I wanted, how much he said I wanted? Was it $10,000 one time? Or was it 50? If you keep typing, brother, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I'm just keeping 100. If you're going to type, come on the feed. I think it was Sanet. I think it was Tariq one time that said I wanted $10,000, and somebody said, "Yo, he's worth it." But where do these dudes come up with these prices? But for some reason, if it was somebody else, they would find the money for it. But you want me to do everything. That's why, Kareem, you got to laugh at some of this stuff. You really got to laugh at this because it's a joke with them. Then he going to say that I think I know everything, but he could have said that night, because this is the thing. If it was live taping, like Saneter was live, you would have heard me say these things and he couldn't take anything back. So what Saneter did, he recorded it, right? And then he put Tazariak and Ankh inside there, but not the last dude, right? Picture, if y'all go watch Saneter's picture, what you call him, video. Then he said, then he going to, at the end of his video, he asked for Cash App. I said, nigga, damn, I'm in the wrong fit. He asked for Cash App on my video. I will revive the whole house of consciousness, B. Trust me going there is reviving that whole the house of consciousness. I don't give a damn if he don't like it or not. That was the reality.
Yeah, not to intrude what you're saying, but to add to what you're saying, Mo, is that basically he did a review. That's what it is. Like a review.
But he had me in the room with him. That's the key. He said, I didn't remember that he had me in the room live. And I said, Saneter, go live. Why are you not going live? That's what I said to him. Go watch my video. And you'll hear me from time I walked in there. I said, go live, Saneter. Go live. He was live. And then he put the phone down and then he started recording. And then he was blowing it, calling everybody. Yo, I got Sabir Bey in the building.
And then he tried to use the whole like female and bro, but he was doing that. He was the one doing that.
Come on, fam. Like, and everybody said to me, don't go back on his show. But I just wanted y'all to see snakes. There's a lot of snakes in this conscious community too. One of the niggas that's on my TikTok be on my TikTok all the time, right? Weirdest thing ever. And niggas, and I hope this dude that actually left a comment in there is talking about some nigga gave me 10 grand. Let me tell you something. If anybody gave me money and not 10 grand, he mentioned this guy named Carlos, right? You gonna pay to be around me if you want some information from me. But some of these niggas, and I'll be a buck with you, I can say their name, but it's water under the bridge. The nigga tried to talk to my son, not knowing that my son Ma was going to tell me. This is a conscious nigga. Was around me. I never did nothing like that to somebody that I was cool with. But I want y'all to understand what happens, and it's real. These niggas will talk about you behind your back. I'm the type of person, if I'm in front of you, I'm gonna talk about you in front of you, just like I did the Power Rangers and I did Ankh. You didn't hear me bite my tongue with them, did y'all? No. No. Anybody on this feed that I talk to privately, that goes for Jarrell, Jamal, Karima, physically, like on the phone. Have you ever heard me say something about somebody that I don't say on this line?
Say nope. Keep it 100.
Keep it 100, right? You keep
Never.
Have anybody ever heard me literally on the phone talking about anybody that I did not say when I was on this line? Now, there's the things about me that they have done I may say, but you never heard me talk about somebody else behind somebody else's back. There you go, my brother right here tell you too. See, these are people who know me, who know the conversation I have with them, right? He said it too. So these are people that I talk to on the regular. They got my number. So I don't do that. So when people put out things and say, well, Spirit said, and Spirit did, and Spirit, no, nigga, I'm going to tell you to your face. That's just the reality. So when Saneter got on here, what you thought I was going to buckle? Oh, you thought I was going to buckle when I was in New York with Zariat? No, that don't work. Don't work with him either. I called them niggas Power Rangers, period. See, the Moors, the funny thing about a lot of Moors, bro, y'all niggas ain't got no backbone. You let them niggas say what they want to say. When that whole debate started with Noble Drew Ali, it was Sabir that actually stepped up. It was me. It was 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years, they was dogging Noble Drew Ali. Saneter paid me to go do that, respond to SETI. So that's how that got started. And it started in Skyline Studios. I was in there with KRS-One. KRS-One, Busy B, and my man Gano Grills, the actor. KRS-One said, Sabir, you got to be the olive branch to stop the beef. Not one of those Moors stepped up. Because all they would say, oh, I ain't going to argue. Islamism. So that's not the first video with SETI and I. That was the second time when I was in the room with SETI. So the first video was called The Idiocracy of Sarah Suit and SETI. That was the first one. The second one is what y'all see. See, I'm not in here. I'm not in this for attention. So when Saneter said you never went up against heavy hitters, give me a heavy hitter. Put me in Harvard. There was an Ethiopian sister that wanted me to go head to head with somebody in Harvard. But see, niggas like to leave comments when I get off the feeds. That's what niggas like to do. They'll watch this video, leave all the comments, and say what I did and what I didn't do. Nigga, you would mess with this guy's girl. I never mess with nobody's girl. Now, if I mess with your girl, you obviously wasn't your girl no more. I don't do shit like that. So if you want to come at me and get the truth. Okay? I don't chase nobody at all. So these are the things you have to deal with. The ups, the downs, the makeup, selling paperwork, but nobody showed no paperwork yet that I sold them. And this is why they're making it harder and harder for y'all. So that's why I'm standoffish. It's very few people that I'm around. It's very few people. I'm not even with Karima would tell you this. Karima probably been around me more than my family's been around me. Real rap. In Philadelphia. It ain't too many people that's been around me in Philly. And I've been all around Philadelphia. Have y'all noticed that? Go look it up. So I want y'all to understand, people like to talk. And when you do things online, you can't take those things back. They're there. That's why I told Saneter to go live. Because if it's in real time, right? If it's in real time, you're going to hear exactly what I said. And you will hear me talk about Ankh. You will hear me talk about the Power Rangers. And you will hear the brother Tazariak say, what did he say? I'm going to do a video about the crazy bays or something like that. Where's all you bays at? And it's weird. And I was telling Karima, like the more I stay in Philly, is the more I'm getting back to that Philly shit again. Crazy, right?
Home.
It's home. It was the same when I first started coming back. Karima and I was at the market, Fresh Grocery. This was a couple years ago. And I said, niggas are shopping with guns, nigga, in the market in West Philly. What was it at? 50? What was we at?
56 Chestnut.
Where was we at?
56 in Chestnut.
6 in Chestnut, nigga, in the hood. That was a hood market. Niggas shopping with guns. I his shit. Anything can pop off in this motherfucker. But I want y'all to understand the type of person I am. I'm not these fake dudes on YouTube. I'm not here to try to impress none of them niggas that's on Saneter show because they don't do research. Now, I would say this, with all due respect to brother Jabari. Jabari is a dude that I would love to. Now, if Saneter said, yo, I want you to have you and Jabari sit down and have a discussion, I would do that. That'd be better with that, with Jabari not. Because a lot of these other people are not men. But I still wouldn't go to New York. So he can give my information to Jabari. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to get in contact with brother Jabari. And I'm going to have Jabari on the feed that we can have a man-to-man conversation. Not a yell conversation. So I have my own platform. I don't need to go to Saneter's platform, homie. The only reason why I would go to Saneter's platform is to help his platform. And you can say, well, how are you going to help his platform when he got more people than you? You can have a bunch of ignorant people on a platform. Believe that. Bunch of ignorant people on the platform. What are they really teaching over there at the House of Consciousness or the House of Death? What are they teaching over there? Send it out to Saneter. Okay? Send it to him. All right? So the brother Zaria, which I said to him, I said to Zariak, or whatever his name is, he got mad because I brought up, he said something about Bob Marley's father was white, and I'm saying white is in what? What do you mean by being white? Being white. Why do we still follow what the so-called white man or the European man is doing to this day, Jarrell? If you know that these people were not white, right? They Irish, Dutch, French, right? You're using the same lingo of the white man.
Right. He was British. Exactly.
He was British, British or Irish, right? So,
and it was going right over his head. Like he wasn't grasping it.
It's definitely going to go over their heads because that's the type of people. So what makes these people heavy hitters on Saneter's show? What makes them heavy hitters? When you know that there is no white people, there's no black people, right? But see, the thing is that Saneter don't like that argument back and forth. See, when I'm cool. I was cool, calm, and collective on it, John. I was cool. I'm not going to argue with you. Research what I said. And I even gave them information. Gave them, right? She said, Brandy said, because they're loud. That is so true. That nigga was loud as hell, too.
It's because you've allowed yourself to travel, speak to different people, to understand. These individuals have an individual person experience of the universe type of mindset.
And the crazy part is, you can't make me because none of them, they can't break me because none of them made me. And this is just the reality. I'm me all day. The only thing I would do to Saneter show is help his show. Because trust me, you ain't going to get it like this. I don't give a damn what you do. Believe that. Right? So when Tazariak, I might have messed his name up. Hopefully I said it right. He said, I asked him a question about the Bible. Right? Did y'all hear that part? I told you Saneter will probably cut some parts out. When he said he was pressured to put the original up there. But first of all, the original should have been up there before the edited version. You took time out to edit a video up instead of putting the raw. And when I left, I don't know if y'all heard me when I left Saneter house. I said, I know you're going to edit this video out. Who remembers when I said that?
I remember that now because years ago you showed where he cut out an interview they did in Brooklyn, right? Was it in Brooklyn?
Yeah, where he does that a lot.
Yeah, where he cut out Taj and some of the stuff you said, and then you showed the actual video. And then, yes, I don't think he was getting that. And he was trying to prove a point, but his point was pointless.
But this is the thing. A lot of that is pointless. When you know the enemy, whether they black or white, you know how to approach them. So when I went there, I said to Saneter, you're going to edit this up. Put the raw footage up. See, you did say that. That part, you see, he faded out the video. Told you, and put his logo up. What'd I tell y'all? Y'all don't get it? So, if Saneter really wants from the House of Consciousness, y'all, we can do it on Sunday. We can do it on Sunday, right?
Peace.
I'm gonna send it because tell him that all of the people that he's talking about, we could do it. As a matter of fact, stream on YouTube on Sabir Show. On the Sabir Bay Show. About that part. And then everybody can actually, because everybody, I bet you they would. Oh, they would hella donate. You could Bari, Ankh, the Transformer dudes, all of them. I'm not even fighting with nobody. I want y'all to understand what's going on. I'm not fighting with no one, brother. You's a cut on dude, brother. I can't make this up, bro. Are you Transformers when I was on it? Y'all didn't hear me when I called them the Transformers, the Power Rangers? Give me an
Yep.
oath and or something like that. The weird part was I asked them a simple question. I asked him, can you copyright the word of God? What did he say, Jarrell, when I asked that question?
He said something about translation.
He said what?
He said something about
He
translation. He
said
went from
what?
copyright to translation.
Translate.
Huh?
We'll have to see if he get the feed, if he get the connection back. I think it just dropped him off.
Is he still? He was still going in and out like choppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how it is. Like the sound be freezing. But I was just gonna say to the whole matter is that I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but I guess we could say esoterically in the what was it, the Dark Ages. You follow?
Yeah.
And then they the most current news is that the missile was supposed to have hit a quote unquote UFO. You heard about that?
Nah, I ain't hear nothing about that one.
It was on like TMZ had reported it.
I heard about that.
So me personally, I'm really curious, man. I want to see these funny looking men. Well, not men, but these creatures that they keep talking about. And I don't know if any of y'all remember, but you remember it was like a series that used to come on, the Twilight Zone. You used to remember that?
You talking
Anybody?
about the old one? The old one?
Not the black and white per se, but
Oh, the
the
newer
one that,
ones.
yeah, it's a newer version of them. And it was an episode. I saved it on my YouTube. And the episode that's on there, let me see if I can pull it up. The episode that's on this YouTube come from a series, and the interesting part about the whole thing is that let me see, the actor that played in the movie with what was the movie about the high school and he was trying to change the high school over in New York with
This is crazy. Jordan Peele did a Twilight Zone remake. That man, that man that shot at the rally.
Oh, Charlie Kirk.
Rally
Yeah.
for. What about it?
Can't find it.
by a
Dad.
brother.
One of my Borican brothers was
Read
showing it
about the
was a
sister that got
setup.
shot in Philadelphia. They got shot by a brother that got shot. He shot her 5 times in Philadelphia. Why are we not talking about that one? Shit, y'all worry about
I
Charlie
didn't hear
Kirk,
about that,
nigga.
Severe. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I seen the video. I seen the video. A European actually was there, recording the whole thing. It wasn't even like the video from the street. It was European.
Say that again.
It wasn't even the video that I saw. It wasn't from the street camera or the building camera. It was from a European out sitting outside.
I
And
don't
they,
even care. That's my
yeah,
that's my
but no,
reality. It doesn't even matter to
yeah,
me.
but like you said on the feed the other night, it's not funny. But you was like, yeah, he said, if anybody do something to one of these conscious Negroes and pull a gun out and shoot, them niggas gonna run, and it's
They
gonna
all
be your
gonna run,
natural
and that's
reaction.
it's just the reality. That's what we do, And the thing is that nobody wants to address real things, man. Nobody want to support the real things. This is the crazy part. I'm gonna be real with you. And I'm really tired of dealing with our people like that and think that a person got to beg for your attention and beg to be on or beg. I don't beg.
That's why I say we definitely living in the dark ages right now.
Yeah, they trying to turn everything back into the medieval times.
The thing is that I can't knock any of these Europeans for what they do. I can't. But see, they create this climate so we can argue it amongst one another.
Uh-huh.
This stupid care. Nigga, the Bible was translated. I didn't talk about translation. I know what translation is. I said, can the Bible be copywritten? If you're using standards, right? Modern, right? We're talking about now, right, Jarrell? If somebody looks up the definition of a copyright, right? What would it say? Since they want to talk about now, right? Not the past, now, right? Since they want to use today. What would copyright protecting what? Copyright law is a legal framework protecting original works and authorship.
Yeah, that's true. That's what that is. Copyright is infringement,
Yeah, it's a copyright on everything that's translated from whatever original language to English or quote unquote English gibberish. He dropped back down again.
Yeah, dropped him again.
But yeah, like I was saying about this it's like a short film. It's not even a full length feature or nothing. It's called The Space Traders, and it was centered around politics. A very interesting short film. And the whole premise of the short film is that quote unquote, like the aliens get inside of the human body, so they like Mr. Smith from the Matrix. They mingle with the government, and then they come and show themselves, but they still, when they appear, they like looking like European males, and then they give a demand to the brother that's like the next guy talking to the president, his cabinet dude, or whatever. And so he got a family, and they go to him and be like, listen, we can save you. You just gotta give up basically all of the continental United States, the quote unquote black people. And the boy in the movie, they was asking the question, well, you don't want the Africans? And they was like, no, we just want you niggas.
but it is true. We can't be U.S. citizens, not even as Mexicans. We can't ever be U.S. citizens.
Y'all talk about everything but what it is, man. Y'all be talking about everything else. Yo, which one of y'all is champion on now, a later on the feed. This is the crazy part. We talk about everything else. The crazy part is, why don't y'all have these put these people in the room so we can have these type of conversations? Yeah, and talking about irrelevant subjects, unless you're ready to go to war. And I don't think none of y'all are prepared to really go to war. Right? So I gotta agree in this video, but I just want to say this real quick before the video go out again. I'm going to go downstairs and see if I can switch rooms. That means I have to take everything that I have from one place to the next place, and that's what happens, people. It's not easy. So I'm gonna put my banner up here again, but the copyright and the trademark is two different things. The copyright, the Bible is copywritten. To translate some literature, people, from one to another is different. So I never said to the brother translation. I said copyright. Why are you reading out of a copywritten book? Maybe that's a subject that Saneter can have if they want to do this on a Sunday. But I damn sure ain't gonna waste my time to go all the way out my way to go back up to New York, right? To be in New York again. I'm not doing that. I do enough for everybody already. I do enough. So no, I won't be going up to New York. Okay, so Saneter blew my phone up yesterday, and he blew my phone up this morning to ask me, am I coming back to New York to be in the room with Ankh, Tazariak, Jabari, and it was supposed to be somebody else. And then asked y'all, was y'all gonna put up the money? That's the crazy part. He asked y'all, was y'all gonna put up the money? And guess what? One person, Jarrell, and I think it was another brother, is the only two that put up money, and it wasn't there. We didn't even make it to that point. So don't ask me for everything. You Moors that want to go head to head with these people, set it up and embarrass yourself, homie. Okay? Set up and embarrass yourself. Do you. But don't think you can come to Sabir for free. Okay? That's crazy. I need to link to that. I'm not doing it. Nope. I'm not going. So if you want to go see what I did at Saneter House, is punch in my YouTube. You'll see it for yourself. If y'all wanted to make that happen, Saneter told y'all $500. Didn't go there, so it ain't happening. So I choose not to go. I'm fine. So I'm going to switch my rooms, and damn, I don't feel like taking all this stuff out this room. Damn. But that's the life of a traveler. That's what happens. You got to deal with the good and the bad. You know? So you can't copyright the word of God, people. You can translate something, but the original translation of the Bible is here in Philadelphia. The first translation of the Bible is here in Philadelphia. It's called the Bible Society. The Bible Society. As the Hebrew Israelites today come here, since they like to read out of the King James Version, the copyright version of the book. And if you're a pastor, I'll pastor. If you're a pastor in your family, listen to if you're not afraid. Can you copyright that? Not translate the word of, and the answer would be no, you cannot. It's very okay, people. So listen, I'm going to change my rooms up, y'all. I'm going to see if I can switch the room. If I fill up to it, I'll probably come back on a live and do another live. But if you want to reach out to me, my email is on the sabirbayradio@gmail.com. This thing is really cheap, y'all. My email is right there. All the information is right there to contact me. But I am going to go downstairs and see if I can switch rooms, if they have a room available, because this is getting kind of crazy. Okay? It's getting crazy. All right? So I do have to call my daughter. So share the video. I'm sorry. It happens, people. That's real life. So let me close this out, bro. Jarrell, I'm gonna call you in a minute, brother, because I do gotta go and figure this thing out.
For sure.
Do your research, send us out to Saneter, send us out and ask them, don't do no videos on Sabir, because if you do a video on me, I'm gonna come at you hard body. Tell them you can set it up on Sunday, then everybody can come to Sabir Bay Show, you know what I mean? And we can have that discussion, but you got to come with your facts. Okay? I don't hate nobody. I don't dislike nobody. If you think you got something about with Sabir Bey, what you can do is gather all your information, cross your T's, dot your I's, and show your stuff. Present the information that you say, that whatever you say Sabir have done, please cross your T's, dot your I's, and show your receipts. Okay. So I'm gonna go downstairs and take care of some business. And if y'all can take care of some business, you can go to my Zelle, PayPal, or Chime. And that's what Saneter just said. Saneter told y'all to go to his Cash App, right? Okay. So listen, I gotta run downstairs real fast, y'all. I gotta go downstairs. These niggas are out for fame. Again, if I say bring your 20, I mean bring your 20, not these conscious niggas, because they ain't got no money. Like in the words of my brother Marcus, they broke. So bring me some real scholars, not that it won't be on Saneter show. Okay? And if you want to be on Saneter show and you want to be a part of that, then you should put up some money. They out for fame. Peace. I'll be right back, y'all. Welcome to my life.
Everybody knew my song. I'm a fiend. Recognize me.
These niggas out for fame, baby.
I got 25 cans in my knapsack, busting out the wick whack, putting up my name where the back at. Suckers that want to be in my face, I smack that. Big respect the artifacts, Fat Joe, crack, and Mac, and Bio, and Brick. Again with BG 183. Recognize me, I'm a fiend for the spray. Laugh if you wanna, I don't really care if you ain't. If you don't know me, and I don't know you, but I do know Coke too. He hitting walls too. It's the underground community of what we call writers. Worldwide burners getting hotter, getting brighter. What up, Nicer? What up, Nasa? What up, Chino? Master Ace in the place with the bass. You know we know. My man Ricky, my man Zord taught me how to draw in the yards of the 5 train in the 4. So when I'm on tour, I rep that hardcore. I'm tagging up your black book, sure. I'm out for fame. Everybody knew my style. I'm a fiend. Recognize me. For fame. Welcome to the falling, tagging, black book bragging, throw ups, pieces, so grabbing, taking my space and the old fashioned